Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Wendy, aka Kitty Street, and it's a Temu Tuesday. And on this particular review, I'm going to talk about purses, lunch bags, coin purses, cell phone bags, and some fluffy heart purse and fluffy keychains that I purchased from a Temu. So this may not be your bag, but I hope it is. And if it is your type of bag, let's talk about it, because some of this stuff that you get off of Temu, you don't want it to be junk. You want to know if it's useful, if it's doing its purpose. It could be cheap all day long, but if it tears up and falls apart 10 minutes after you use it, what's the point? So I thought I would go through all my orders and pick and choose the items that I wanted to show you today, and they were all arranged around purses, coin purses, little gadgets and things like that in that topic. So if you're interested, stay tuned. We're going to jump right on into this Temu haul. No extra videos today. This is just going to be straight talk, honest reviews, and let's just do it. And I hope everybody is doing fantastic. So I have a zipper bag full of goodies. And then I have a few other little items that I have here to the side that I'm going to put out towards the end. But I wanted to just tell you, I have loved so far most every item that I've got from Temu. I have several of these as repurchases, but because I see so many new items, I have them in my cart, and I haven't reordered any of these yet. But after this Temu Tuesday, I told myself I'm going to pick about 3 or 4 items because I'm going to be starting to buy gifts for people in the future, and I can't wait to do it. So I'm going to start off with something that's really not a purse, not a coin purse or a change purse or any kind of lunch bag, and that's going to be these right here. And I actually have a third one, but it's a leopard one that I think I hauled it, if I haven't hauled it yet, or it's coming out pretty soon on one of my Temu hauls, are these gorgeous heart keychains. They have a little gadgety here thing. Now, I was real skeptical about this little piece right here with this little, I guess it's like a rubber band, because I pull things, I grab things, things fall out of my hand. No, these things are great. I've actually used this one a couple of times already, but I took it off because I went out and I had like a leopardy kind of thing going on, so I had the leopard one on. Guys, these right here are so doggone cheap. They were, at the time I purchased them, they were $1.01 a piece. But I have seen these little heart ones. Now, I'm privy to the ones that had the little latch on it. You can get those. If you just want the ones with just the keychain without the latch, you can get them as low as 50 cents, 44 cents, or whatever. But I did get mine for $1.01. I think the leopard one might have been a little bit more than $1 when I didn't write that price down because I didn't bring it in this particular review. But I have seen these as well as low as 88 cents as a deal like no other. If you watch my hauls, I was telling you I did purchase these kind of things for $2 and $3 at regular stores because I hadn't seen them, and I love them. I love to attach them to my outside of my purse, so when I'm running in and out to, you know, go unlock the door when I'm coming home with a whole bunch of bags, I'm not having to hold my whole purse and sit there and fool with it. So pretty colors. I'm going to actually get some more in some different colors very soon because I'm loving them, and they're so super soft. So I wanted to throw those in because they were kind of like, you know, kind of go on your purse. Okay, so that's what was my theory on it. Okay, and I'm going to pull stuff straight from the bag. And I'm glad that I see this first item right off the bat because I had high hopes for it. This is a cell phone bag holder, and you put your cell phone in here. There's a little slot for you to open it up. You press it and you open it up, and it has the back piece where you put your phone. Okay, and then it has this little piece right here that you can put, you know, money or whatever. And when I first hauled it, I was kind of stumped because I didn't see the strap, and then it did have the strap, which I have, you know, since taken it off. And I'm glad I did this because I was actually going to give this to my sister, and I'm still going to give it to her for her birthday that's coming up in August. But I don't know how it works, and I have tried everything on it. I've looked at the reviews. Here is the strap, okay? And I know you weave it through the little piece right here. And for time purposes, I'm not going to go through the whole thing because I've tried to figure it out 2 or 3 times. And I've just come to the concept that you either have to tie it on each end, which would not be a bad thing. I'm going to just put it back in the bag like it came, and I'm going to tell my sister she can do it however she wants to. But I am going to tell you something about it, and you will see a review very soon. I actually, because I wasn't really happy with tying this on there, I wish it was some kind of way to snap it or hook it. I asked for a refund on this. And guys, it wasn't even that much. It was $1.79. And so I was really kind of like wanting to see if it was going to be a big deal to get a refund. Because like when I give something as a gift, I would want it to be something that I would want, and I don't have to sit here and tie it together and piece it together. And I don't really even know how it's going to look, and I don't want to tie it because I am going to still give it to her. Because guys, when I tried to do the return, they did the return. Don't get me wrong. They gave me a credit. Excuse me for bumping the table there. My camera's going everywhere. They gave me $1.79 credit. And because I got this, I think this was one I got on Cash App. I could have got my Cash App money right back, but it took a few days, like a week or so, or I could just get an immediate credit, which, you know, I'm ordering from Temu constantly. So I took the credit, and I am going to do a video probably in one of my Temu Tuesdays coming up, because I'm not sure if I'm going to do Temu Tuesdays every single Tuesday, because I don't know if I can, you know, have enough products to review. I'm going to try, and I'm going to keep it up as long as I can do it. But I am going to do a Temu Tuesday on all the items that I have returned so far, which is about 5 things. And I'm going to save that for another video. But this one was one of those, but they didn't ask for it back because I was ready to, you know, send it back. And they credited my account for $1.79, and they told me just to keep the item. So there you go. So this particular one, I love the way it looks. My sister always has these little gadgets that she puts her phone in it. She does not like a big purse. So I am going to put this little thing right back in here. And I'm going to tell her, yeah, I tried to buy you something off of Temu that I thought you would like. It came with this strap. I don't know how it works. I tried to return it. They didn't take it back. They said keep it, and they gave me my money. So here, you got you a free purse, and I got some credit on the boot. So I'm happy with that. I think it's still a nice little, you know, run of the go, because she's like picking up things, wanted to run. I don't know how long it will last, but it is seamed. You know, it has good seaming, and it looks like it'll be okay for, like, you know, traveling, maybe a quick vacation trip. I wouldn't use it daily because it's not that thick, but for $1.79, and now that they refunded me the credit, it doesn't matter. But I wanted you guys to be aware of it if you ever wanted one of those. Okay, another one that I have not used yet, and it's only because it's not RFID, and I have one those little RFID card sleeves, so now I can use this. So I'm just going to tell you, this was the most, well, no, I have one other item that's more expensive than this, but I paid $3.08 for this, and this is because it is a Harry Potter little wording, and if you know about Harry Potter brand, they try to mark that up as anywhere, any kind of on-site website you go on for this. So this one just says, Mr. H. Potter, the cupboard under the stairs, 4 Privet Drive, Little Whining Siri. If you know, you know. I said that in my haul. I will be using this, so I really can't give a complete review on it, but I love the way it is. It doesn't have any funky smell, because if it did, I would tell you right off the bat. I'm just going to use my sleeves for my debit card, and I'll put my license right there, and I'm going to be using this ASAP. And I did pay $3.08 for this, because anywhere else I've seen this before was $10 and $12, and I'm not kidding you. So that's that. And the next thing I got was this right here. And this was on a lightning deal. And I actually said it the first time I got it, I was going to put coupons in it. But it's so nice. I've been using this just to throw in some lipstick and my my little sleeves, my RFID sleeves. If you don't know what that is, that's something that you put on your debit card or your credit card to keep your information protected. I just swear by it, because you never know these days. But it is so nice. The lining in here, I know you can't see that, is gorgeous. This is very nice. And I love it. It's lightweight. So I've been just kind of snatching it up from inside my big purse and carrying it around with me, especially if I'm on walks or stuff like that, or if I'm with a baby just out and about and I just have to have something on me. Perfect little thing. It was on a lightning deal for 69 cents, and I will link these in the description box as well as I do every single video. But I will tell you, the prices change, so do not comment and tell me, hey, you got that for 69 cents and now it's $3. It is what it is. But I'm so glad I got this for 69 cents, and I love it. I love the feel of it. I love the texture of it. no smells, and it's so easy. And the inside of it is just awesome. So I'm not going to be using it for coupons. I'm going to actually use this for a running around little pursey kind of thing. Okay. All right. Now, this one here, I am going to tell you I had my qualms about it, and I was really, really upset. Not upset, but I was kind of on the side of it, because when I saw it online, it just reminded me of the Disney Mickey Mouse, and this is very hard. I love the image they got here, and I love the saying it's got here. People have told me a lot of different things I could do to make it keep it looking good, but I'm actually giving this as a gift to someone. I've already told, they don't know who it is. I have several people who love Disney like I do. So I'm going to give it to them just like it was. At first I wasn't. I did not return this one, and this one actually cost me $2.99, which is still a steal. It's not even a big deal about cost. It's just not the way I want it to do, and it has a lot to do with this little glittery thing right here and all these little dots. I just don't care for that. Now, if that was gone and it was just this, I'd probably love it a lot better. But let's talk about the inside of it, okay? So the inside of it, it zips on and off pretty good. You know, it was giving me fits there. It's a very, very durable. I did use this one time. I used it to go out to a lunch date. And so I had put a couple of my things in it, and then I realized I didn't like it. It wasn't going to be something that I was going to be comfortable with and use all the time. And I realized at the last second, I said, you know what, let me take my items out. And the person I'm going to give it to is a family member. So I'll tell them that, you know, hey, I have this little purse, this little coin purse. It has a lot of little gadgets in it, and it has your little Mickey Mouse on it, knockoff. And it says, I have a dream, and I know they're going to love it. And I put the little thing back in there, and I'm going to give it as a gift. And it has great compartments. It's lined. It's just not something that I like. That doesn't mean that you won't like it. It's a very adorable for $2.99. But yeah, I'm sorry about that glare too. So I'm giving that also as a gift, and I did not return that one. The only reason why I returned the one for my sister, that I was going to give my sister, is because I couldn't figure it out, and I didn't really think I was even going to give it to her. But since they tell me I didn't have to return it, I'm going to, you know, give it to her and see what she wants to do with it. Okay, this one here is one of my favorites. Now, I have put this in my cart. I've had every color. They come in beige, they come in black, they have a yellow one, they have a baby blue one. They have all different ones. This is a Pom-Pom. It is adorable. I was going to give this as a gift to my niece, but I use this. I use this all the time. I just put it back together for the filming purposes. It's just similar to this one right here, but for some reason, the texture of it's different. The smells of it's different. I just love the baby pink, if you can even see that, if it's doing justice. And I just like all of these. And I have used this several times. It's not an everyday coin purse, but now that it's springtime, I use it a lot more. Put these in my cart, and they get sold every single time like this. And I think, how much did I pay for that? I paid $2.89 for this. This was on my very first Temu order a few months back. And I put them back in my cart, and they're out of stock. But as soon as they come back, I'm going to definitely make my next order. And I'm going to order about 3 or 4 of these. And these will definitely be birthday gifts and maybe Christmas gifts, because you never know. You cannot wait to the last minute, right? And this one just I love it. It zips pretty quickly and easily. No hem hauls, no frills, nothing. I like it. And the Pom-Pom is what really draws me. All right, then I have this little lovely lady right here. This purse was $3.59. I used it on, well, I didn't use it on Valentine's Day, but I used it right after Valentine's Day. One of the first purses that I hauled. It is a lovely, and I love everything about it. I actually want to show you how it comes together. I have done it, and then I put it back up for this film purposely. It has this cute little chain. Now, this is it's going to turn eventually, so you have to be careful. And like I said, this is going to be, and I said this in my haul, something I use maybe around like Valentine's Day, maybe if I was going out, maybe for a photo, maybe I'll take some photos with it hanging off me. I don't know. It's not an everyday purse, so, just use it sparingly. But this is what I wish this one would have had right here, some kind of little hook, the little piece here to kind of clip on and off. It would have just been so much easier for that little thing, and it would have made me happier, but it didn't have that. But this one does, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to hook it. It was so doggone easy, and it is so comfortable. And I will probably, I don't know if I'm going to put this in my thumbnail, but it hangs just right from my arm, from my shoulder down. I love the way it does. I like to put it over my shoulder because I've always done that, and yeah, it just kind of hangs. And if you don't, you can do it like that. Either way, it is gorgeous, and it has more room in it than I can tell you. I was like really shocked. It doesn't really look like it, but it goes on both ends, and you can get pretty good amount of stuff in there. Now, you don't want to overload it because it does get weighty, and this chain does kind of buckle, kind of come together like that when there's a lot in it. But for your license, some lipstick, maybe a couple credit cards, and some mints, breath mints, or some chewing gum or whatever, I'm loving it. And the gold just makes it pop. I think it's so good. I have on one of my older rings here with it. I just love it. I love the material. I love the smell of it. And again, if I didn't say it was $3.59, I've had 2 or 3 other colors in my cart, but because there's just so much other stuff that I have not ordered, that I keep purchasing, that I'm not doing reorders. So in this one, I know I'm going to reorder these 2 for sure. And I'm probably going to reorder some of these because they're just dirt cheap. But these are definitely happening because I love them. Okay, getting to the end of this, it's not a big deal. Like I said, it's just some purses and some things like that. But hey, I've watched people show me theirs. I haven't bought any big purses yet. That's coming. I've been watching a lot of hauls with different purses. Now, some of them say they have a smell. Some of them say that the glittery and the sequins fall off of it. Then I have other ones that rave about it. And of course, I read the reviews on the site, and I have a couple in my cart, but you know, I have just not yet purchased them, but it's coming. It's coming. Just hold on. Hold your horses. It's coming. All right. This one here is another one of those things that sorry about that light. It gets sold out the minute that it gets in there. And I don't know what's going on. I think it's my fluorescent lights right here that's hitting off all these little gold parts of these things, and I apologize. This is really deep, guys, and I paid 88 cents for this, and I just hauled this in my Bling Bling Temu haul. If you have not seen that, go check it out. Everything was so shiny and bright, and it was on April Fool's Day. It was just recently, so if you haven't seen that, go see it. They have these in silver. They have them in this beautiful red, the red was beautiful, like this color right here, red, gorgeous red. And it had the silver, red, purple, and the black. And I wanted the silver one, it sold out. And I wanted the red one, it's been sold out. And finally, the black one came back in, and I got this one. And I might even go ahead and pick up the purple one, even though I do have a lot of purple accessories. So I picked up this little girl. And again, 88 cents, pretty good shape. It's not, you know, some of these things you see, like I went to the Dollar Tree, I've seen these little coin purses, and they're cheap. I mean, they're made cheap. They're really not together that well, made well. The metal's pretty good. And for 88 cents, I cannot complain. All right, and I just have to talk about this one. Now, this is my favorite one because I have used this one right here a couple times on, you know, when I went out on occasion. So I know this one is a good one. This one I have not used yet, and I'm sorry for that loud noise. This is just a cocktail purse, but it's won me over. I did pay, this was the most expensive thing out of all of these bags, $4.98. It snaps. It has this little zippery part. Now, it does hold more than you think. I did put a hair clip, a Bling Bling hair clip. I put a ring holder for my ring. So sometimes when I'm, you know, out and about, sometimes my hands sweat and I'll just want to take off my ring. I put that in there. I put some lipstick holder in there, and my wallet that was a little, actually I put this in there. That was this thing. That's why I wanted the silver one. And all of that fit in there. And it did make it a little heavy, but not too bad, and it sips well and it snaps well. So when I use this again, I'm going to do a little short when I finally make it somewhere out on a night on the town. I love this little girl right here. She is a bling, and that was also in the recent Temu haul that I just did. Okay, guys, I have one last item, and I'm going to be wrapping up this Temu Tuesday bag purse, coin purse, cocktail purse, heart purses, and keychains Temu reviewed with this last item. And it's actually still considered a bag. And this bag I purchased for, I think it was $68, and this was for my grandson. And this was like when I have him and I want to go to like the park and just hang out for a couple of hours and let him play, especially now that it's spring going into summer. It is insulated. It does have the silver insulation, and I actually had this whole video had some food in here. I have a fork and I have some napkins, and it does have a little side piece here, but I hook my little hickey like this on the side when I go out, because I don't take my whole purse because I can see my car from the park. I hook these on here, and I know it works because I've already done this several times. I hook it on like that, and that's hanging off, okay? And then this right here, I could stick something in there, like if I just want to, you know, I could have put these napkins in there if I wanted to. But right now, the whole video, which we're going into almost 20 minutes, wow, I can talk. I had some watermelon, and I'm going to tell you right now, it is still freezing cold. So this dude here works. I have put strawberries, I put puddings, I put all kinds, and it also works on hot foods like hot soups. I've had, you know, just some things I warmed up, you know, to feed when I got to the park, because it's not very far from my house. So don't discard these little bags. Now, they look different to me when I ordered them offline. I thought they were a whole different look. So when I got it, I was like, that's kind of cheapy looking. But who cares? It was $1.69. I am going to get one more just to have a backup in case the other one gets, because one time I did have some, it was one of those Capri Suns that had the stick in it that goes out there, and somehow or another it got the little hole part started to leak in there, and luckily it had all this in there. But I thought, you know what, before I damage it, let me have me a backup. So I am going to repurchase this one. And guys, that's my Temu Tuesday review. It feels like it's a big hot mess, but I'll tell you what, I got some good items. The only thing that I really had an issue with was this right here. And it really wasn't even an issue. It's just, you know, one of those things that I wasn't too fond of. So with all that said, with all my goodies, and I also was having, you know, some little thoughts about this little girl right here, but she's still cute. I would order all these things if, again, and I had no problem spending the money. None of it was junk. Actually was very inexpensive. The most expensive thing I had was this right here, and I love this. I mean, she is beautiful, and I'm talking about I love it. It's just perfect for what I wanted to do for it. And I love, when I say I love this little heart purse, you can't go wrong. All right, guys, comment below and tell me how you liked this Temu Tuesday review on everything with purses, coin purses, keychains, lunch bags, and the such. And I hope it was well worth your time. And comment and let me know if you have gotten any of these items. And if you have, how do you like them and how do you rate them? Okay, guys, happy spring. I hope everybody is doing fantastic. Like, subscribe, and share if you have not already been, if you're not already my subscriber. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And until the next one, take care, guys. See you soon.